My name is Mary de Haas. I am a retired senior lecturer in anthropology at the University of Natal. That was before the merger. I retired quite a few years back. I was senior lecturer, program director in anthropology, and I was doing research. And I thought at that stage, well, I knew that Black family life had been almost destroyed by colonialism and apartheid. And I thought, well, let me research marriage, family, and maybe, I can show people just how bad it is and we need to address these problems. What I saw was just such a gross violation of justice and a distortion of reality. And you wouldn't have known that if you read the white papers. It was like living in another world if you read the white papers. So I started trying to tell people what was going on by writing to the media, writing to editors, lobbying. I would lobby politicians, journalists, and this grew in the 80s. So I said, but this is what's going on. What's happening to Black people and what you're reporting in the white media. And there were very few journalists who believed me. They thought I had a political agenda. There were a couple of very progressive politicians, and one of them said to me, why don't you write up what's happening? Which is what I started doing around 1987. So I did summaries of everything I could get hold of, what I knew myself and from my colleagues, and I put them in a couple of pages of summaries. We were at that stage getting statements, getting affidavits, and I was doing these summaries and sending them out to business, politicians, media, diplomats, to say, but this is what's really happening in the townships. And that grew and grew, and by the late 80s, there were very regular summaries. And in the 90s, we started calling those summaries the Natal Monitor and printing large quantities of them and disseminating them. We need to remember, we may be struggling, we all have very bad patches in our lives, I think at some stage, but just be grateful that you've got a bed to sleep in, food on your table, friends, loving family, whatever you've got, be grateful for that and give back to people who don't have those things.